S.S. Rajamouli, who has made 12 films so far, has a common element in all his movies, an action episode that stands out in the entire film and leaves a lasting impression even after the movie ends. In the 2009 film Magadheera, there is one such action episode that remains as thrilling and captivating today as it was back then. Today, we are going to analyze that action episode. Sher Khan gives a warning to Bhairava, and Sher Khan's dialogue reflects his overconfidence and arrogance. In this shot, we see a large number of soldiers standing ready with their bows drawn. This shot establishes that Sher Khan's overconfidence and arrogance stem from the presence of these soldiers surrounding him. In this shot, the camera closes in, fully focusing on Bhairava. Bhairava's dialogue exudes sheer confidence as he does not rely on anyone else. Towards the end of the shot, the statue of Mahadev behind Bhairava becomes fully visible. This conveys that Bhairava can embody the fierce and wrathful form of Mahadev. The shot begins with Sher Khan challenging Bhairava. However, the final frame of this shot heightens the tension in the scene, raising the question, can Bhairava defeat 100 soldiers? As the shot begins, the background score transitions to the Shiv Tandaf Stotram, which amplifies the intensity of the action. At the same time, Sher Khan continues to underestimate Bhairava. In this shot, Sher Khan's tension escalates as Bhairava starts defeating the soldiers one by one, proving that he is capable of fulfilling the challenge. This outcome is exactly what Sher Khan dreads. The way Bhairava takes down the soldiers in this shot makes it evident to the audience as well that Bhairava is more than capable of defeating 100 soldiers with ease. In this shot, Bhairava is fighting with such intensity that no one can stop him. Meanwhile, the statue of Mahadev comes into focus. The focus on Mahadev's statue amplifies the intensity of the scene. In this shot, Bhairava continues to fight. Mahadev's face is shown, immediately followed by Bhairava's face. Through this, Rajamouli depicts that Bhairava is as powerful as Mahadev and that defeating him is impossible. Bhairava leaps, grabs a spear, and the statue of Mahadev with multiple arms is visible in the background. Rajamouli visually parallels Bhairava to the multi-armed Mahadev statue, emphasizing his immense power. This realization strikes Sher Khan, who begins to believe that Bhairava is as powerful as Mahadev, or perhaps Mahadev himself. Additionally, the intercut editing pattern between Mahadev's statue and Bhairava's fighting enhances the scene's intensity. The seamless editing draws the audience further into the action. At the beginning of this shot, Sher Khan's arrogance disappeared. He now fully realizes that Bhairava is indeed capable and undefeatable. Rajamouli has deliberately used a long shot here. It is evident that Bhairava will easily eliminate the remaining soldiers. In this shot, Rajamouli shocks the audience, showcasing his genius. A positive scene is suddenly turned completely negative, doubling the scene's intensity. Even Sher Khan cannot believe that someone managed to strike Bhairava. The mood shifts drastically, and there is a sense of despair. To heighten the tension in the action, Rajamouli introduces two additional soldiers. It seems like they are about to capture Magadheera, creating suspense. In the very next moment, Bhairava throws a spear and kills the two soldiers. The negative scene turns positive again. Sher Khan wants to see whether Bhairava can actually defeat 100 soldiers, but at the same time, he feels sorrow for the injured Bhairava. The fast-paced action scene slows down, and the background music becomes even more somber. Now, Bhairava only needs to defeat 5 more soldiers, but he is completely drained of strength. Sher Khan is deeply concerned for Bhairava and doesn't want anything bad to happen to him. His sorrow for Bhairava grows even more as Bhairava struggles to even stand. Bhairava is challenged once again, and the background score transitions to a powerful tune. The situation, which had dropped to low intensity, suddenly escalates to high intensity. Bhairava defeats 4 soldiers, leaving just 1 soldier remaining to be vanquished. Bhairava has defeated 99 soldiers, and now the question arises whether he can defeat the last remaining soldier. This moment is the soul of the entire action episode. With this moment, Rajamouli takes the emotional intensity of the action sequence to its peak. From the expressions of Sher Khan and Magadheera, it is evident that they cannot bear the thought of Bhairava's death. The Sardar gets angry and decides to kill Bhairava himself, ensuring that Bhairava cannot complete the challenge. The situation is dire, as the injured Bhairava could succumb at any moment. The Sardar is so enraged that it's clear from his demeanor that he could easily finish off the wounded Bhairava. This is effectively shown through a long shot. Bhairava rises and kills the Sardar, whose body ends up near Sher Khan's feet. The editor uses 3 rapid shots, making the sequence feel fast-paced and intensifying its impact. The way Bhairava defeats the Sardar is choreographed so effectively that it gives the feeling of the action episode reaching its peak. Bhairava's dialogue at the end defines his character perfectly. In this scene, Sher Khan considers Bhairava to be just an ordinary soldier. By this scene, Sher Khan becomes a devotee of Bhairava's valor. Throughout the action sequence, Sher Khan's character undergoes a transformation. He arrives with the intention of killing Bhairava but ends up becoming his friend after witnessing Bhairava's unparalleled skills. In this entire action sequence, Rajamouli steadily builds excitement, gradually raising the stakes with a perfect blend of emotion and action. At the start of the scene, the audience wonders whether Bhairava can defeat 100 soldiers. By the end of the sequence, there is a sense of satisfaction that Bhairava accomplished the feat, but it is tinged with sorrow at the prospect of Bhairava's impending death. Through this action sequence, Rajamouli elevates Bhairava's character to a larger-than-life status. Support us by subscribing to our channel.